Alright, so we need to get a lug nut off here, and if you can see, that one right there is a locking lug nut. I really don't feel like buying the correct socket for it, so I'm going to show you how to get that off without the correct key for it. Alright buddy, so we're going to show these guys how to get that locking lug nut off. You don't know how to do this, do you? Absolutely not. Okay. So if you lose your key, this is a good way to get that off there, okay?
Okay.
So what do you have in your right hand? That looks like a socket, right?
Yep.
Look at the inside of it. Does that look like it's got a lot of splines on there?
Yeah.
So that's a 12-point socket. If you use a regular socket, open that case for me. So if you grab one of them like that guy there. Go ahead and grab that other one on the end. Okay, so look at the inside of it. Oh, that's the same way. Grab a different one from up top. See how it's not star pattern? Right, so that's a typical socket. If you use that one, you're more than likely not going to be able to get it to work, right? So you need to use what's called a 12-point socket, and it should fit snug over the outside of your locking lug nut. Okay, so I want you to go ahead and put that on there. Yep, just like that, and give it a couple of taps. There you go, a little bit harder. There you go. Okay, now what I want you to do is stand up so you can get some better leverage on it. Move these tools out of the way, and I want you to you're gonna have to pound that on there pretty good, okay? So make sure you try not to hit the rim, okay? So you can get a little closer so you're not making such big swings. There you go. And then just make sure you hit the end of the socket. Yep, there you go. Keep going. There you go, just like that, bud. Good. Keep going. Heck yeah. A few more taps. All right, now let's take a look at it. So you can see it's on there pretty good, right? What do you think, bud? Think that's on there pretty good?
Yep.
Okay. I think I'm going to give it a few whacks too, just to make sure it's on there good. Why don't you hold the camera? Come up here and just point it right on the tire like that. Got it? All right, so I'm gonna make sure that we're on there really good. Oh gosh. Yep, that's on there. I have a better idea. You know what my impact is? You remember what that looks like?
Nope.
What? You know what it is. All right, let's go find it. My impact gun. This thing's got more torque than your Prius does. Yeah, remember this guy? You got 650 foot-pounds of torque. This thing's a beast. So I'm gonna help you hold it. I don't want it to hurt you. So you're gonna push right there in the middle and then pull that off. There you go, perfect. Okay, so put this on there. Yeah, that's good. So you'll have to push pretty good. You gotta line it up. There you go, push. Now, you see the arrows on the handle? The one on top is forward, so you're gonna have to push the other one from underneath because we want to go backwards. So from on the bottom, you have to push that all the way up. There you go. Okay, now I'm gonna hold on to this. Go ahead and pull the trigger. Did we get it? No, we just spun on there. All right, so we didn't get enough bite. So you see, it just kind of spun. Let's see the inside of the socket. Yeah, didn't quite get it. Let's try that again. All right, so we're gonna beat that back on there. Go ahead and hit it back on there. There you go. Give her the gusto. Perfect. All right, let me give it a few whacks. Make sure we get on there all the way. Ready? That's pretty good. All right, let's try the impact again. Spin it around this way so I can help you hold it. Yep, there you go, right up here. That way it doesn't hit you. I don't want it to break your arm or wrist. Push, perfect. All right, go ahead and pull the handle. Holy cow, look at that! Came right off there. Let me see that smile. There you go, right? Look at that. So you just gotta make sure you get the socket on there tight enough, and then that'll come out of there. Now I'll probably have to lightly screw it back on and then try to tap the socket off there. But for now, there you go. Then you just got to do that times however many more you got. How many more do we have left to do? We did one. How many wheels are there?
4.
Yeah, so we got how many more? 3 left, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's get to it. So now after you're done, right, so we've got our socket that's on the locking lug nut, and we need to use that for the other 3. I'm gonna show you how to get that off. Here's what we're gonna try next. I've got a deep well socket. We're gonna put this inside of it. Hammer on top of that. Should drive the lug nut right out. All right, let's see it. Oh, well, I had the camera off, sorry. So we got that to work. We had that in there. What we ended up having to do is turn it upside down, and I had to hammer down on this piece on the top here instead of hammering down on this, but got it apart. There's the locking lug nut that will be thrown away, never used again. And the socket that we're gonna use to do the other 3. Very good. All right, I'll hold it. There you go. All right, so here we go again. We've got the lug nut stuck in there. See that? So we put our socket on top, put a rod in the bottom. We're gonna hammer on the top of the socket until it breaks free. There we go. Just like that. Got another one out. To get lined up, isn't it? You got it. Here, I'll hold the weight of the battery. Shove that in there. Perfect. All right, you got it? You got to hold it really tight. Let's go. Go ahead and stop. I got to hammer it on there harder. Go ahead and pull that off there. Let's see if I can hold the camera and hammer at the same time, huh? All right, let's get the impact back on there. Man, that one doesn't want to come off. Try it again. There you go. Woo! That one's on there tight. You just got to be very careful not to hit your hand, okay? This hammer's metal.
I have to hit it.
Yep, so you're going to hit it just right on top, okay? And I would hold right about there. You got to get a good grip, okay? There you go, just like that. Perfect. Going apart? Not yet. Oh, other side. There you go. Good. Keep going. There you go. Good. All right, let me put some stank on it for you.
Yeah.
You want to hold the bottom there so that it doesn't move around on me? There you go. Ready? Here we go. You okay?
Yeah.
Can I pinch you?
A little bit.
A little bit?
Not much.
There we go. We got 3 done. 1 more left. I'll hold a little bit of the weight of that. There you go. Go ahead. Heck yeah! Look at that.
Is this what we need?
Yep, that's perfect. That guy there.
Which one?
Yeah, that'll work. So make sure you're holding, well actually, yeah, don't hold down there. I don't want to pinch your hand again. Okay, ready? Boom! Look at that. All 4 of them done. Not really the ideal method, but I tell you what, if you don't have a key, it works in a pinch. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. Say goodbye.
Bye.
All right, now what's left is we gotta clean up, huh? So that is gonna go, that junky cardboard box that has an old carburetor in it that I still need to get rid of. Right there, you can set it right on top of that guy. I don't have my toolboxes moved yet. Remember all those that are in Sydney? Yeah, have those yet. We're gonna take all of these guys, we're gonna throw them in here as well.
Why?
So I know where they're at. This is my random parts. Check that out. Got that at a swap meet. That's an old military radio box. See that? Up front there? Pretty cool, huh? Alright, so we're gonna put stuff back in here. We got this guy. Can go there. And that one. Let's see. So this gotta go in first. This guy here. And then that socket. That's good. That guy can just kind of hang out there and then just force the case shut. Lock it shut. There we go. So this guy can go in front of the car on top of the red ones, along with this guy. Yep. Or just set it right in front of it. Either way. And this hammer. The hammer can go in that red bag. See where the other orange-handled hammer is? Go right over there. And that set of sockets you have in your hand. That can go on top of the other set that's right over here. See that one right there? Perfect. Last thing we gotta do is put our radio box away. You wanna grab that one handle? This one's kind of heavy. We're just gonna put this right under the front end of the car. See where those gloves are?
Yeah.
Go ahead and walk that way. Keep going. Take a big step over that box. There you go. Set it down. Ease. Shove that in its home. Car turns into storage pretty much. And I saw I left one of my files out when I was doing my annual brake upgrade. Let's get this guy here. You know how to turn my heater off?
Yes.
10 degrees outside. I thought that would have been freezing in here. Other way. And it should make a little click. There you go. Perfect.